Were you there at the Pro Bowl games last night?
I called the Pro Bowl games last night. Yeah. Thanks for watching.
Well, I'm sorry.
I'm joking.
Well, no, you're not.
No.
I watch all your other stuff here.
Dude, I'm literally joking. That's unreal. Welcome to America.
Yeah, you know what? It's a crowded spot. We just keep rocking and rolling. Hey, I watch all your other stuff, man.
No, trust me.
I listened to your X's and O's.
Thank you.
We were here when you were doing it.
Probably fair.
Yeah.
I thought they did a good job with it. Tori was there. Got to say hello.
Yeah. Joe Flacco's still slinging it. That guy's
crazy, man. It's crazy how Joe's had like a remarkable career, man. And he's going to play again next year, I would imagine, because someone's going to say, yeah, you could start for us. You're still good enough.
Yeah.
You'll still give us half of the season of above average quarterback play at a minimum.
Yeah. Well, we could talk about quarterback, all the situations and all that. We know that you don't like Lamar Jackson. That's been on record for what it's been said.
No one hates Lamar more than me.
Yeah. Hey, you know what, Dan? I don't care what everyone says about you. I think you're a good kid. I think you're great.
Thanks,
and I know how you feel about Lamar. You're very objective with all of it. Let's talk about the Ravens real quick.
Yeah. What a staff.
Yeah, so they went young. So Declan Doyle.
Sure.
First time to be OC. You get Anthony Weaver back in the building.
I love Weaver. I love Weaver.
So maybe talk through the staff a little bit on things that you've seen and what you're excited about watching.
I'll start with Jesse. So honestly, when you do have the opportunity to call these games and you sit down with coaches, you very quickly, within a matter of minutes, know the guys that you're like, you're a head coach.
Yeah.
Jesse was one of those guys. You could just sit with them for less than 180 seconds and you just hear how he communicates, how he listens, how he answers questions, his vision of football, team, the clarity, and you go, that's a head coach. Okay. So starting with and he's also been around football forever. His father was a very successful football coach. And then Declan Doyle, I sent out I had a video where I was like, listen, for me, you gotta come from the Shanahan McVay tree. If you come from that tree, I'm with that. And everyone was like, and once I mentioned Declan Doyle's name, and he's like, he doesn't come from that tree. If you watch the way he calls football, it's in that world. You know, the Ben Johnson, the tying things together, one formation, 5 different plays, illusion. That's the foundation of the Shanahan McVay tree. Ben Johnson may not come from that tree, but it's the same fruit. Okay. So I like that Declan Doyle is learned under that style of football. Yeah. I don't know him. I've never met him, but I like that he's come from that. Anthony Weaver, another guy. When you sit with them, you go, yep, that's going to be a head coach. I thought the Steelers should have hired him. No offense to Mike McCarthy at all, but he just has a great understanding, vision, communication, and clarity. And so I love the staff that they've put together. And, I think that you're sitting there in a place that you're like, yep, I don't expect them to skip a beat at all.
Is there any concern or worry in this case of being a first-time play caller? I mean, Declan, I know he is putting together the schemes and the packaging, and I'm with you. I love you make this hire because you're looking for that next guy, the innovator. But
you want to
also
get a year ahead, a year early, right?
Yeah, but in this case, obviously Ben Johnson was highly regarded. It turned out well for the Bears. He trusts Declan Doyle. Declan Doyle, whether it was going to be next year, he was going to be an offensive coordinator and get his chance. So for you, are you willing to – I'll almost make the argument having Lamar could benefit from it because whatever they might struggle with to start, Lamar, just because of who he is, they can get away with a little bit of some growing pains.
Yeah, so, yes, you would always like to have somebody that you could point to and say, you're good at this. We have no question about it. I've also seen play callers that have been, successful and good in the NFL, not be good at a certain place. Just so people understand a little bit too.
Yeah.
These guys, with the way that the NFL operates, good coaches, and Ben Johnson obviously is, Declan Doyle's called stuff before. He just hasn't done it in an NFL game that we know of.
Yeah.
So often these guys go, hey, Declan, you're going to call the live period in the second day of camp today. So they have it. Now, I understand it's not in an NFL game, and yes, it's going to be different doing it 18 games and week after week after week. But Declan has done it in situations. I wouldn't be surprised if he's had drives in the preseason. And so, yeah, of course you would love that, but like eventually someone has to call their first plays at some point. And so I still think that being around guys and hearing guys do it and experiencing guys do it is valuable.
I think at some point, if you trust a guy and you want to take a chance, that comes with the risk and the reward.
Correct. Someone's got to do it the first time. It's somebody's first time eventually.
And great offensive coordinators sometimes can go to a different circumstance, and the team's rough doesn't make them a bad OC, just means it didn't work out.
Yeah,
so
the other point I have too is Declan's going to be able to go to Jesse Minter a lot. Hey, Jesse, this defense is – what do you see? What do you like? How would you attack this defense? What do you think is – if you were the defensive coordinator, what would you be worried about? And so I think there's advantages to that. I really do, having a defensive-minded head coach who's very bright. He knows how teams are going to want to try and be or attack them as well. I think there's value in that.
Yeah. So on a fun note then, well, maybe it's not as fun. I like to talk about your welcome to moments or things that stick out to you with playing. I've had a wide variety. I think I told you the minor league grind stories of going through with baseball. Like you're on the buses, things break down. There's some things that, help you become a man.
Yeah.
You have any of those in the NFL that you look back on?
Huh. I mean, dude, I played for Detroit to start my career, so there's a lot of those. One, I remember my rookie year. We were getting ready. So I was 05 as a rookie. Back then, there were defenses, like the great defenses in the league were like Chicago, Indy, Tampa. They only played two defenses. They played cover 2 and cover 3. I'm a dork. So I was watching tape. I was the backup, and I'm going, I know exactly what these defenses are going to do. If I have to get in the game, I'm going to light them up. I know exactly where they're going to be. I think it was the second or third game of the year. I had to play at Chicago. Joey Harrington was our starter and struggled. And so, okay, Dan, go play. And I'm like, yep, I'm going to light this team up. They were so fast. I was like, yo, I know where you're going to go. I can't get there fast enough because I know that you know where you're going to go. It was just shocking to be like, I know what they're doing. I have no chance to be good and successful because they are moving so fast. That was like my welcome to the moment, NFL moment, being like, oh, this is different. We didn't experience this at UConn.
Hey, go Huskies, though, right there, right?
Let's go Puppies.
Yeah, go Puppies. Hey, before I get you out of here, another fun thing. It can be a guilty pleasure or it's not. We weren't going to do walkout songs. It's a baseball thing. But, like, I like me some female pop. So, like, growing up, like, Too Little Too Late by JoJo was, like, one of my songs. Like,
yeah,
that can be – I can have it when I'm working out or I'm driving home and I'm in my feels. Do you have one of those songs?
You publicly admitted that.
I did. Do you have is that a problem?
Depends on who you're asking. Do I have it? I mean, fudge, I can't believe I'm going to say this. I mean, I was a 90s teen, so, like, boy bands, Backstreet Boys and NSYNC were like the thing.
They were the thing.
I may have a track record of being able to go word for word, bye, 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 and dance. Can't do it anymore, but that might be a club I had in my bag.
I sang to the Backstreet Boys.
Yeah.
I actually
We
did.
all did.
No, to them specifically.
Oh, the Humans.
The Humans, yeah.
How'd that go?
It was really awkward.
Yeah.
It was also, my mom was like, hey, do the fight songs. The Ravens, one of them was a Giants fan.
Okay.
So I went to a concert. Yeah, I'm explaining all this, but I'm comfortable in my own skin. And it was I think I started with I Want It That Way and then went, what time is it? Game time. Any dogs in the house? Hoo, 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 hoo. And then I got embarrassed and I left. And I haven't seen him since.
But it's a good story. You did it.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to write this. A couple things I'm going to keep a note for us in the future. Golf.
Yeah. Oh,
okay.
Yes.
So you're going to play.
Done.
And you're not going to give me crap about gimmies.
No, there is no gimmies when we play.
Okay. And you are a boy band fanatic.
Of the past.
Okay, that's all I need to know. All right, Dan.
Now that's country music.
All right, and you hate Lamar and the Ravens.
I love Lamar and the Ravens. No hate. No hate.
Appreciate you.